Hello again. Welcome to the third part of this series. And this is designing, I would say, a product landing page. I don't really have a signified title with this, but that'll probably come later. If you followed along in the last video, we left off on me translating the design from when a video and audio issue screwed me up. So I had to recreate it with you guys in real time. Here we left off with what we ended up with. The point of this video was to go through and kind of maybe add real content back in. So I actually ended up getting some more content from my partner about the product, as well as a photo of Jamie, who is the proprietor of the product here. So we'll add that in, and then we'll also deal with the product e-commerce portion, which will be below here, as well as some sort of footer to kind of give, a global navigational help utility kind of thing. So let's get started. One thing I'm going to do first is make this canvas a bit bigger. I feel like we'll need a little more space. Let's add, before I go back and refine content, I'm going to add that e-commerce portion. So let's go ahead and do that. First, let's group this stuff to make it easier to find. I think this, not that, this. I think that's it. Let's group that, see what happens. Is that the whole thing? I need the background too. I am fighting a cold right now too, so sorry if I sound kind of congested. Alright, cool. So this needs to go down a layer or two. Got it. Okay. So we have that. Let's add a new layer. I'm going to continue this diagonal trend thing. I'm going to copy this layer and bring it down and reuse that. We'll use maybe a different brighter color to go along with it. Actually, it doesn't align. Oh no. All right, we'll fix that. When it comes to coding, this will be more exact. I might go through and refine everything so I don't have to deal with inconsistencies like that. But right now I don't want it to destroy the creative portion, because sometimes that can get in the way. So let's make this our primary blue color, which is this hex. Got it. If you notice that little color signifier up there, I use a tool called SIP. It's pretty neat. It recognizes when you have a hex color or some sort of code color copied on your clipboard, and then it saves it in history, which is super useful even in this program where you could save swatches, but I end up using that religiously because it doesn't matter what app you're in, you could still use it. So let's make this a bit smaller. Okay, and since we have that color saved, I'll go back and grab it. You just click this to grab it, copies it, and in this panel I'll copy and paste. Cool. So there's our, what we're calling our e-commerce portion. Probably need some sort of headline. Let's call it try H2O. I always want to spell it with a number. We left aligned it there. Maybe we'll do a centered text there. Kind of make this more unified. that the right size? Yep. So then, as far as like additional content, we might have, maybe we'll pull in product packaging. This one, H2O, packaging, container, package art. Or wait, I want to go here, assets. Here we go. So I have this box art. I'm not wild about it. I don't know that I'll use it, but I might, just to kind of show context here. The stick packs actually are pretty accurate in what they'll look like in the end. So maybe let's just mess around with this a bit. It's considerably huge. We'll do something like that. The stick packs in. So these, I think like 12 come in a box. Maybe we can play with it here. Give some depth. Duplicate this a few times. I don't know how realistic this is, or if I should even go this route, but we're gonna see. Experimentation. All right, so there's like a handful. Does that look all right, or does it look kind of stupid? Maybe I'll group those, create one more group, throw these in the background, and skew them a bit. Maybe bring the whole thing down in size. It's awfully massive. Two boxes. Should we do two? Maybe we can. All right. Let's mess around here. Oops. There we go. I don't know. It's too busy. Maybe I'll like de-emphasize this guy since I'm not wild about it, but I still need it, I think. I'll bring that stick pack back in. Oops. And maybe it'll be like pretty darn big. Or maybe we don't even need this. Let's hide it for now. Is that crazy? Or maybe we'll do right align. I'll duplicate this. I want to make kind of like a grouping of these, because you get 12, so it's, you don't buy one stick at a time. Okay, so there's what we'll call a grouping. Oops, wrong command. All right, let's throw that in the background and rotate this a bit. Since you get 12. I don't know, I might be making this more complicated than it needs to be. It's typically a common problem with anything you do, right? generally needs to come down in size. Oops. Well, why isn't that working? There. All right, so there's that. Add some bit about the product. There we go. Wait, should I use? There's benefits in the product itself. We probably need to do like nutrition stuff as well, which we'll get to that. And let's do this. This needs to be not bold. 1728, cool. And then white text. Maybe we'll make the width wider there. Cool. I'm gonna group these. And it needs to be bigger. Maybe this whole section can be smaller, because if we can maybe clip these or have it come off the edge of it, that'd be cool. So let's try that experiment here. Something like that. Maybe even keep it angled with the rest. Question is, can I do something like so? Or is this gonna go the opposite way? Yeah, I need to do it the other way. So like this. That wasn't right. Maybe I need just the curve. That's not right. All right, undo that. How would I do that? Maybe I'll duplicate that layer. Keep the one below it. There we go. Well, that sort of did it. I'm gonna try that again. Just move this down a touch. Make it a little bigger. Can I do this? Yeah. Cool. So that's kind of the idea. So what I'm trying here is just to give it kind of your typical product title, a small description, and a call to action to buy it. So what we'll do is get a button now from our style guide. Since it's blue, we'll probably do the secondary color. Put that there. I don't think, depending on what e-commerce system we use, you would select the quantity. Like say you wanted more than one batch, you'd select the quantity after clicking the button, I would assume, because that needs to be tied into whatever system we're using. So I might not put anything like quantity wise, like a select field or anything yet. So we'll do buy now. Maybe for fun, move this guy over. We'll bring in this grouping. Sorry for all this. There we go. Maybe we can throw, let's see how bad it looks. That's kind of cool. I'm thinking this button might need to be bigger than the rest just to kind of highlight that this is the actual buying button. So I might increase the height like 20 pixels, the width another 20, so 170, and the font will be a little bigger as well. Maybe we'll do 19. Does that look weird? Kind of does. Should it say something else? I think it should be longer text. So like buy H2O, drink now. Exclamation point? No. All right. It's a little tall. We can fix that maybe with larger type. We'll do like 21. Why? There, okay. Okay, so how does that look? The button's still too tall for me, so I'm gonna go back to like 54 maybe. Oops. Yeah, and then we'll move it down. All right. These paragraph margins are kind of a lot, so I'm gonna decrease that a touch. Maybe just reset it. Yeah. I feel like this should be like buy. Try and buy aren't exactly the same thing, so we need to be clear. All right. So that was spelled wrong. Yep. So there's that. We can make that more advanced, I think, but honestly, simpler the better, I think, as well. The next portion, I think we have some content. Let's go back up and bring in some real content to this section. It's white H2O drink. I think that needs to be, maybe this section needs to be the product section. I could be wrong. I'm trying to align content here. Maybe this should be the what makes you smile part. And we'll left align that. I don't know what the tag would be, but we'll figure that out. We'll make this, what are the benefits? To kind of answer a question. And we'll bring this content in. It's kind of wordy. This whole section is based off of wordiness. I'm almost certain this stuff will change, but I just wanted some real text in here now. All right, and then we've got that section, why promote? The product itself is right there. Cool. This section, I'm not sure what should be, but I think it should be just a call out to the lifestyle. Something, I'm no copywriter, but it would be something in the same realm of, you know, like what fits your lifestyle. Maybe that's what we could, for placeholder's sake. I don't know, that doesn't make much sense, but I'm putting it there because I don't like repeating what's up here. So we'll do that. This isn't final copy. We'll still have to make these two sections. So I think we'll do that. And we can go back in here. Why is this grouped? I'm gonna get that out of there. Annoying. Okay. So we'll group these. That. I do have a picture of Jamie here. Maybe we'll put it in right above this. It's gonna be huge. Fair warning. Yep. And we need to mask it, so I think you do it like so. Yeah. I want to fix that photo first. Oh. Yeah. All right. Why don't we add, to make this Polaroid-y, we can add, dang it. Okay, go back to this. Layer effects. Let's do a outline. Make it white. Say about 2 pixels. I don't know. Let's contour. So 2 pixels. Apparently that didn't like 2 pixels. There we go. Okay. And then we need more of a shadow. Like that. Just maybe we should make this bigger, like 5. I'm not wild about the rounded edges now. So is there a way to edit that? Not really. Okay. we got Jamie in there. Let's add, I don't know, for now, maybe one of these other photos. Doesn't really make sense though. What could we add? Maybe we won't. Or we could do like, what's the blue color? I think I have it saved. So let's do that. Maybe we can bring the logo back. And we'll make it white. So we can align these center. And I'm thinking forward here, like this obviously looks terrible static. It's like you can't see the whole thing, but these are going to move at different rates as you scroll, I believe. Let's copy. Can we copy layer effects? Because that would be cool. I don't think you can. That's unfortunate. I wonder if you can make a preset though. You cannot. Oh, come on. Feature request. Affinity. Get on it. All right. So we need an outline. I think it was white. 5 pixels or something like that. And the shadow is a bit more intense. Okay, and we'll do that all with code. And then next phase. So we've got this grouping. For grins, we'll do something like that. And then we'll just have to maybe make a prototype out of it so it scales. I might bring this guy back. That wasn't what I wanted. I know inverted, that thing doesn't look right, so I think we're gonna pull from here. Because I remember I made the actual group with a white background. Yeah, there we go. Oops. So we'll send that to back, and that's too far back. Where is this thing? Right here. There we go. Make sure it's centered. Cool. So that's, I don't know. We'll see if we run with that. We might not. Maybe this whole thing could be less in width to be kind of different. And we'll scooch this over. Good line, center, and I think this needs to come down. Maybe we'll decrease the height too. Almost like a sticker. I'll have to make Jamie stickers. Awesome. Okay, so there's a general idea. It'd be cool to have her signature somewhere. Or maybe we can call attention to that being her name. Maybe I'll Jamie, her name spelled A-I-M-E. We'll do founder H O drink. Again, awesome that it's in white. I have no idea. Let's make this like a black, but we need it lighter, obviously. Something like that. Needs to be smaller. And I need to spell it right. And maybe we'll do this ASAP if there's an italic. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe this will be positioned outside and float with it. I don't know. Or fade into view, or we could just do something like so. And change the color. Yeah, that's cool. That'll work. All right, so we have this section. We did this section. Do we need anything in the background, or do you think it's fine? Maybe we'll make the gradient. There's a gradient on this hero image. I don't know if you can copy a gradient. Be sure cool if you could. You can make a preset maybe. Oh, it's just a color. All right. Let's make it a gradient. First, you need a gradient tool. Should we go this way? Something like so. This is too bright. So I'm going to edit that by clicking here, here, and we'll go a little darker. Cool. One thing I just realized is we don't have a price. We should add that. I just don't honestly know what we're going to charge yet. So for now, I'm going to put one in. That's just makeshift. Oh, come on. Let's do, I don't know, $8.95, or that's a lot, maybe $6. And then we'll do like one box. We could put one box in the description. Let's make this white. Green up here definitely needs to be bigger. Maybe we'll do like a, man, this is bugging me. Go away. There. That too. I'm gonna lock it. Alright, so we'll do one box of 12 packs. Packets. Why did I capitalize box? And then maybe we'll do this smaller 12. I don't really want it in bold. Should that go above or below? I think above would make sense. The problem is it's just huge in length compared to the price, so it looks unbalanced. What can we do here? That looks better, all caps. Maybe we can increase. This defeats the purpose of making it smaller in width, but if we do increased, it looks... Alright, I guess it needs to be selected. What is going on? Now I can do this, right? I cannot. Interesting. That's just stretching. I don't want that. Okay, forget that idea. Let's try that. Maybe we'll right align this, make it kind of like a... I'm almost certain this is going to be more than that. Maybe we'll, for Jamie's sake, we'll make it cheaper or more expensive. I don't know. She'll tell me what it's going to be. And then we need some sort of like barrier here. I think I'm going to do... Is there no line shape? Line. Apparently not. Okay. So this will make basically a hairline. And it's going to be sort of blue, but very, very light. It's 1 pixel by, what did we make the button height was 54, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. Maybe I'll go one step further and add another line that connects this. So this will be a little taller, and then I'm gonna just duplicate this guy. Rotate it. We'll zoom in. Let's define the width with 1 there, and then this will be like, I don't know, 320 for now. I need more than that. 480. So we'll left the line. This needs to be about as wide as this space here, so we'll go even further. 600. That's a little much. 580. There we go. So I'm thinking something like that. I don't know. Is that necessary? It's a question you should always ask yourself. Is it necessary? I don't think so. Looks kind of hokey. So we're going to go back to this model. Okay, so this should be 54. And let's grab it. Cool. Okay. So one thing we could do to maybe enhance these, since they are just basically a one color thing, I do have that water from before we can try out and see if it's worth using. I got a collection of stuff here. Maybe something like that. I wonder if you can use, I'll open this in Affinity Photo. If there's channels like in Photoshop. Where are we going? Window. Studio. Duh. Okay. Channels. Okay, channels is shown. There it is. I just didn't see it. Alright, so how do you do this? I just messed it all up. I didn't want to do that. So in Photoshop, I know you can like command click and it selects. Apparently that's not the case here. I'm gonna have to open Photoshop. Maybe it's because it's locked. No. Sorry about this. Nope. Alright, I don't know how fancy Affinity Designer is, but will it delete the background? Kinda. Okay. So we can mess with this, and I want to kind of tone down the blue. I'll save this to the desktop for now. One thing I already know is it's not quite as intense. So if you duplicate the layer, we'll just maybe merge. That wasn't what I wanted. Group these. Maybe add an effect so it's not so blue. So what we can do is let's go to color balance. No, let's not do that. Let's do, what is it? Saturation. That's what I'm looking for. And I can't find it. Where is it? Vibrance. Recolor white balance. Is it not a thing? Well, I know gradient map could do something for us. We could do delete that node. Oh crap. Let's try that again. How do you get rid of this? That? Okay. And then we could do like something like that. So it's basically black and white, but it's still fading the way we want it to, and you can adjust. All right, so let's save this out, and then we can embed it in Affinity Designer and see how it looks. The edges aren't super clean on this, unfortunately, but it's only an accent, so I might go back and retry this. But the general idea like that. So we've got that going on, and then we can do like some sort of effect to make it kind of look like real water. That one looks probably the closest screen. All right, maybe we'll dial that back a bit. In fact, it's a little busy. We'll just decrease the size. That's all right. It'd be even cooler to get some of that water on top. Maybe I'll duplicate that document, bring it forward. On like one of these groups. We'll lose the screen vibe. And then back in Pixel Persona, I'll go through and mask. I need to make the mask. I don't know what I'm doing here. The black and white on that one's kind of bugging me, so maybe we do something like that. And then go back to the mask. I don't really want it here. I want you to be able to see the product more. That's all right. Let's see. So you notice the other one could use a little nudge. There we go. So then those at least appear like they're overlaying the sticks, which is kind of cool. All right, we'll leave that for now. And then finally, permission. I think we got all our call to actions here. So the video, like I said in an earlier video, it's going to be an overlay. So I think that's pretty basic as far as design goes. I'm guessing just kind of a dark light box background with the video appearing on your screen in the middle. Typical close button. So next, let's do the footer and maybe wrap this guy up. So I want to group this stuff real quick. I want to get rid of this box art. Do a little housekeeping. So that's the text. This guy's locked. So we'll group that next. And then the water and the sticks. We'll group. I think that's the whole shebang. Yeah. Oh, forgot about this. That will go in this group. we go. All right, so the footer, I'm gonna make it pretty basic. I think it might even be on white. There's really no need to make it any different color, just to keep things simple. So let's call this by H2O drink. Okay. Yeah. I'll come back to that. Actually, yeah. So the footer, I don't really need to make any new shape, but I will kind of in the document to give it that feel. So we definitely want to repeat the branding, carry that stuff over. Maybe we'll do it in like a gray, monotone or monochromatic feel. So this needs to go over. Let's pull our guide up. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So I know this needs to be considerably smaller. We'll probably go with pretty plain gray color. Let's do like C. Oops. Okay. We also need for fun, I will just copy these down here. We'll edit it. It's not dark enough. Let's do 9. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, got carried away there. All right, so I was thinking the logo should be over here. Then we'll come left align the actual links, and maybe we'll add like a support link. What else could we do? FAQ. That's under support. We'll keep that under support. And we'll do maybe contact. And a lot of products have press, which is a place to get either branding elements or just get in touch for advertising, anything like that. Maybe we could call attention to like business owners. Sell H2O drink in your store. Or what can that, what is that, affiliates? Maybe that's what we'll do, affiliate. something like that. I think we're going to ditch the button here and just make this 1, 2, 3, 4. Try H2O drink. And this will be like our blue. I feel like this is a little large. Maybe we'll tone down the size like a bit. Right align it. Scooch this up. Maybe we'll bring our guy back. So let's paste it in. I think it is yeah. I'll scale it down. One thing we need to do, maybe I'll put a pipe there. Make that a lot lighter. Cool. I think we'll go up one more weight. Cool, I like that. And then I feel like I spelled that wrong. Affiliate. I probably did. Affill. Yeah, it needs to be I. Oop. Okay. One thing I was just saying that we need social media links. So for that, I'm going to use icons, I think. I'm going to pull out Lingo again from the last video. And this is one of my favorite libraries. It's in typo. That's what I call it anyway. I think there's a social add-on at the end. So we're going to pull in YouTube. Vine doesn't exist anymore. Twitter. Pinterest, maybe we'll have it. Instagram for sure. Where's Facebook? There it is. I think that's good. Yeah. We'll do that for now. I'm just going to align these underneath. I mean, the size doesn't have to be massive. Let's align them and distribute. Cool. And then we'll make them, maybe we will make them a little larger, so like 24 pixels they should scale. And let's make them all the color. We keep using this blue color. Will it work like that? Will not. Darn. Okay. So we need to do color overlay. Yeah, that. I think before I struggled with creating a style and copying it. Like you could right click in Photoshop and copy it to the next layer. But what I think you, or what they're hoping you do in this program is style, like creating a style. So we can do, I think you can select the layer, create style. Yeah. So then you go back to all these, you go to your styles palette, you click that, and then they carry over, which is, it's cool, but man, that right click and copy was pretty useful. So how's this look? Kind of meh. I do know the canvas needs to be shorter. And then maybe we'll even move this up. Maybe we can do like a bottom strip of off-white or blue. Or should this be like that? Or even dark. I don't know. I think we'll do something like that. Guides make it look weird. Okay. Then pull these down. I don't know if blue is the right color. There we go. Let's do that. I think that's better. All right. Bring your guide back. And then the last thing I'll add, which every site seems to have, is a little copyright. If you do Alt-G on a Mac, you can get the copyright symbol. Pro tip there. I don't know why it's type. Why is it capitalized? Oh, well. H2O. I'll say 2016 right now, because that's what it is. Very close to 2017. Let's go back to here. That's why it's doing that. We want this considerably smaller. And we'll do like a typical privacy policy. I don't think we're gonna, Yeah, I can't type. I don't think we're gonna do like cookies or anything on the site. Crazy. And by that I mean like saving information about the user's browser or where they're coming from or stuff like that. So nothing to really concern ourselves with. Oops. Okay. That's a little light. I guess I should make it a little darker. Something like that. I don't know if I'm feeling white. Maybe this should just continue down to the bottom. Or we go dark. Maybe I'll try that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's what I mean about that guy. It doesn't look good inverted. So maybe we'll do white. Lose him. Make this white. Or at least lighter. And this link should be that yellow we're using, which I need to grab. Maybe I'll grab it. Right here. There we go. I'll make that link bold. And it's not. Okay, that was just. Never mind. And I think I'm gonna make this darker too. Maybe even darker, yeah. Yeah, I think that looks better. Just be bigger, smaller. All right. It looks a little bare, but I think it's a good stopping point. I feel like there could be more there. Then again, less is more, right? Okay, let's take a look back, take a step back, preview what we've done. We went through the hero up here, very simple, minimal navigation. The call to actions will mainly be what you click to go through this page. Since this is mainly a single page site, there won't be much to navigate. So make it easier on the user is my goal there. We also want to highlight the lifestyle behind the drink. I might need to do maybe another section like this as we go down, just to kind of promote, you know, we're not just selling a product, we're selling a lifestyle. There might even be, say, another call to action here to view like testimonials if once the product is kind of on the market for a minute. You might get people behind the scenes saying what they think of the product. And of course, there's a section about Jamie and why H2O is a thing. And then, of course, the almighty e-commerce portion where you do buy or commit to buy the drink itself. And then we, of course, highlight the packets themselves, which is what you get. You get 12 per box, which is one box of 12 packets, as denoted there. And then finally, our footer we finished up with. I thank you all for watching this portion. I think from here, I'm going to get some feedback from Jamie and the team and see, I guess, what's working, what isn't, what we want to highlight, if any other content needs to be added, and then start planning for development. So I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.